happens every single time. When we finally bring back the Tablemate, the orders start piling in, they start climbing. The thing is, though, as often as I've presented Tablemate, and every time we have like a big anniversary, our hosts have their anniversary show. Next year's my 10-year anniversary. Super excited about that. The Tablemate's going to be in that show. And you would think it's like all jewelry and makeup and girly stuff. I love presenting this item. It is something I request in my shows. Hey, Jen, we got a gift show coming up. Tablemate. Why? You wouldn't think, but this is going to be the most used piece of furniture in your home. And I sound like a crazy one when I say that, right? But hang on, let's think. When it is your portable and durable workstation, mealtime table, as in like TV dinner style, which most of us are doing these days, whether we should or not, right? The study place for your kids who are either home learning, hybrid learning, or doing their homework. Easels for artwork. Place for you to do your crosswords, your Sudoku, your reading, your I'm on my computer, I'm on my phone. When it becomes the tray table that you use for all of the sides and the desserts when you're having Thanksgiving meal. Hang on a minute, I'm gonna use the daylights out of this. It's been upgraded though, now to have a slot that will hold your phones and your tablets, and right here in the middle you can see it's got the hole cut out for your chargers for your devices. This is the 2020 version of the Tablemate. It's called the Tablemate 2. It's the Deluxe. It's on 3 easy monthly payments of $10.37, and I only have 2 colors. And that has me a little concerned, because I've been out here before and I've sold thousands of them, and we had like 8 colors, and we start moving all the colors away, and we just got the 2. But the good news is, these are the colors that are usually the most popular. So we have it in the latte, and then we're also going to have it available in the gray. The gray is the most popular, but there are only 800 of the gray remaining. It's new today, and we have 800. That's not going to last. You know why I know that? Because over 1 million Tablemates have already sold here at QVC. It's V37116, and the lovely Megan Elizabeth is going to bring it to us and talk to us about these upgrades, because it isn't just the place for my computer and my chargers that's the upgrade. There are some other features to talk about as well. So Megan, it's so good to see you. How are you?
It's so good to see you too, Jennifer. I'm so glad to be here and share with you the brand new features of Tablemate. As you said, Tablemate is a well-loved staple of the home for anything from relaxing and watching TV to doing the crossword puzzles and the homework. But now it's evolved with our time, with the brand new device holder that actually has holes for your charging cords, which is so super important, because when you try to like watch something on your devices or try to charge it, you're bending and can break your cord. So now you don't have to worry about that with Tablemate. The other functions and features that are so awesome that were added are the brand new stability collars on the legs, so it reduces the wobble, and the new stability corners on the bottom, so that you don't have to worry about tilting or toppling over while you're sitting with your Tablemate all the way up to your tummy, literally in any activity, any chair for anybody.
Yeah, I mean, I've taken mine, I loaded it up, right? And just to kind of show you too that it has there's different sizes and versions of the Tablemate. And this one is still large enough for me to have a 15-inch laptop, a cup of coffee, and back here now I've got my device. So I've got my iPhone. And if I need to, I can actually run the chargers for both of those through it's hard to see, but right, there's 3 of them. The cutouts there in the back, so that I'm not bending the cord to try to, like, this is really designed for you to park and take all your meetings and do your studying and binge watch the shows and have your meals. And I've slid it all the way underneath the chair, almost right up to my tummy here, so that I'm not bending over to my work. It's right there. This comes in really handy, by the way, as a bedside table, or if you're caring for somebody and you need a place for their meals, their water, their medication, and it works as that easy access so they're not reaching far over to a side table. There's so many practical implications to this, and then the fun ones as well. Megan, does this still hold I know we used to do the demonstrations with the 5-gallon bottle of water. Can it still hold that weight?
Absolutely. It still holds your 40 pounds of weight. It's a great size top, about 20 inches by 15 inches. And then you're able to adjust to 3 different angles. So you have kind of like that easel or the music stand, or the great angle for the kids to work and do their art projects. And then you also have the 3 different height settings. So when you're ready to move it to the bedside or a different chair or even fold it away, you're able to, no tools required, simply squeeze the pins, move it to the height or to the folding position that you want. And then we have the new locking collars as well. And you'll notice the new stability corners, which really are just so great to keep it easy, lightweight, and compact. You can slide it right behind or beside the chair or underneath the sofa when not in use. Let's be honest with you, mine's always open and up in the home.
Yeah.
I always have it ready to go for whatever activities we may be doing, from homeschooling the kids, doing arts and crafts projects, whether we're making cookies in the kitchen and using a mixer. We're able to adjust for whatever the setting is and the situation is, lock in those collars just by turning right or left, and then you're ready to go.
Come over here and I'll show you that up close because it's always a little grainy in Skype. But these are the locking collars that Megan was talking about. So it really locks that securely into place. This is how you're going to adjust the height of the table. And then these did not exist before. This adds both stability and durability. Also protects your floors as well a little bit better, that we have those corners that are and by the way, all of this is like 90% pre-assembled for you. You're basically going to pop these legs on and that's it.
Yep.
And I'm over here by the gray because I don't think we're going to get to look at it for much longer. We have 2,000 orders. 200 remaining in the gray. This literally just arrived. More than half of our quantity is gone. And if we've learned anything throughout this year, I'm subtly, not so subtly telling people that when we have something that is just shipped in and you see it and you love it, in the years past, you could frankly let it sell out and then maybe just wait for it to come back, hopefully, right? That is not a safe practice these days. Things are taking longer to get here, or they're indeterminate if we'll be able to reorder it back into again. So if you're thinking about that and you're one of the last 200 who want the gray, please act quickly. This is the latte. And I love that we're doing them in just kind of like chic, stylish, neutral colors. I love that we're doing them upgraded, but none of it has been upgraded to the point where it looks crazy different, or you're like, oh, you know, I used to like the old one. They're all these elevated details that we've been looking for. By the way, I'm going to move this so that you can see that even the top of it is textured, so things don't roll around. And, you know, absolutely encourage the kids to crayon, to finger paint, to clay, to do whatever it is that they're doing, because everything just wipes clean. There's a lip around the edge so that if there are any spills, as long as you catch them before they get to the holes right here, you're going to be good to go, right? Then you wipe them clean. And people, Megan, you know, when I presented with you and with Diana, and we take phone calls, and we would if we had more time, but they're like, girl, I've had my Tablemate for like 15 years, and I just buy a new one and get rid of the old one, like give it to somebody. You can't kill this thing. It's such a great value. And when I think of how many different ways I use it, it pays for itself in like a day.
Yeah, I find it's the most used piece of furniture in our home. And I think you said that at the beginning of the show, because it really is for everybody in the home, for any activity that we're doing, and really any chair or bedside or just freestanding. It holds 40 pounds of weight. So even if you're using it for that home office computer, or if you're a crafter and like the die cutting machines like I do. And to your point, it is a polypropylene top, so it wipes really easy clean with just a microfiber towel or some water. The powder coated steel legs are really firm and sturdy, and there's no crossbars to worry about. So you're not getting tangled up when you're sitting underneath it. It just glides right up to your stomach in any chair, and really just gives you so many flexible options in your home for such a time as this.
So Megan, I know you're doing such a great job demonstrating on the gray, but honey, you're gonna have to put that one away because the gray is completely sold out.
Okay.
We started with 3,700 of these. There are 900 remaining in the latte, and that's it. This might be a one presentation wonder. Definitely think about Build To, Ship To send this as a gift, especially if the person that you're sending it to is schooling kids at home, because they're really going to appreciate, especially that charger function there. Megan, as always, it's a pleasure to present with you. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
Thanks, Jennifer. Take care.
All right, I'll keep you updated, but I don't know. I think that one's going to be gone soon. All right.